So I guess I'm doing this because Zryken said I could, just kind of like what the Demon's Driver. Well, no, not like the Demon's Driver. The Demon's Driver, he didn't expect me to actually open that entirely. But this one, he said it was fine for me to do so. Dude, this thing's a lot flatter. Still waiting for a Mandarake box so that I can finally actually open, so that I can actually finally continue filming my 01 stuff. But this is not in a premium Bandai box, surprisingly, but this is the Beetle Commander Complete Edition. I forget what this thing was called. The Bee Commander? I kind of wish they had it in English. What the heck is... Alright. Yeah, the Bee Commander Complete Edition. Surprisingly, I think I already said this is not in a premium Bandai box. Okay, so I was just looking at what kind of batteries this requires. I don't really see anything. Oh, I'm dumb. It's literally right here. It's 3 AAAs, obviously. I'm surprised with how quick this is actually out. It's really cool this is a thing, obviously for us, just because of Beetleborgs. But other than that, this will obviously, well, I will review this, but not, obviously not in the traditional sense. Wow, this is surprisingly, like... This is surprisingly not a lot of phrases. You would expect them to be, like... You would expect this to be, like... hundreds. But it's not, surprisingly. I don't mind. It's really understandable why it's not 100. Then again, I literally have not seen any videos on this thing. So, because you would... No one's covering this thing. So, this is kind of like a first. I'll just... kind of wish this was kind of, I guess, higher quality. It's kind of flimsy. Let's remove the cool avatar. Again, this is like a pretty cool item that got announced. I kind of wish they did talk about it more, because we didn't even get, like, you know, a showcase on it or anything. But, Zryken mainly got this because he likes the opening for Beef Fighter. Obviously, I think this would have just been cool to get nevertheless, just because it's Metal Heroes. So there's... Blue Beat. I don't... What are their names? Like, it's not Blue Beat, Green Beat, Red Beat. That's too basic. And then obviously, like, because I only know Blue Beat and Black Beat. Obviously, these are for the light-up feature. And then Zryken did ask me if we were actually going to get the gun. I don't really think so. Alright, so here's the device itself. I kind of would have actually preferred if there was a blank version. It does kind of suck there isn't. And this is no longer 2 buttons. So. Well, I guess this is technically the blank version, but like I just want something to fill it, and I guess this is how it will know who is who. So when it presses this one, this is blue beat. When it presses this one, this is green beat, and then when it's both, it's red beat. So goes something like that. Obviously, you just stick the figure in like so. I personally don't know how the original, like, Bandai America version handled this. I do like the inside, though. It's pretty neat. Alright, I get it. I wouldn't be surprised if they, if they went to the extent of actually doing the gun. And now I got this stuck, so that's kind of my only issue. You get this easily stuck. But, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we actually get Beat Fighter Kabuto stuff. That would be really cool. Man, imagine if they did the gun for the power-up. But I imagine they're just going to jump to Kabuto right after the gun. No. I think I finally remember their names. Because, yeah, I was right. Green is Green Stag. They're not all Beat, because obviously Beat is Beetle. And I think red is like... I don't remember what red is, because red is the ladybug, but I don't... See, I knew I had the names wrong. Alright, so this is where we put on the batteries. What batteries do I steal for this? 1,000 driver, alright. Just trying to, not really do much trips for this one, because I do want to kind of just film this one quickly. No activation sound? Alright. Alright. So it wants me to actually have someone loaded in. So what if we have like Blue Beat? So that's interesting. Oh, the speakers. And then I guess when you loaded one in. Yeah, alright. Whoops. So I don't think we're getting white. We're definitely not getting white if they're already, if it's programmed like this.
たとえ誰かが倒れても最後の一人まで戦って戦い抜く。それが B ファイターだ。自分たちの欲望のためだけに戦うお前たちに俺たちは負けない。俺は勝負を捨てない。最後の最後まで地球の仲間の声が、命の声がある限り。そうか、貴様がブラックビートのインセクトアーマーを。誰だ、誰なんだ。シャドウ、お前はこの命を、地球の上で懸命に生きているこの命を侵略者の手に委ねるのか。お前に託された昆虫たちの祈りを、希望を忘れたのか。俺も大作も前も選ばれた。地球に生きる生命たちに B ファイターとして負けるわけにはいかない。戦いから逃げるわけにはいかないんだ。14 G スタック、15 B ファイター、ビートステン、シンガーウェポン。ジャマールめ、何を企んでやがる。冗談じゃない。あの森だね。あの森の木は1000年以上生きてきたんですよ。それを切り倒すなんて、そんな権利が人間にあるんですか。もう少し頑張ろうや。人間、諦めるのはいつでもできるからよ。な。俺たちは最後まで諦めないぞ。よくも人間の心を踏みにじり、罪のない人々を苦しめてくれたな。許さない。この俺が地獄に送ってやる。君には大切な使命があるんだ。そして俺にも使命があるんだ。地球を守ること、平和を、愛を守ること。俺たちにはインセクトアーマーがある。地球の全ての命が俺たちの味方だ。ジャマールなんかには絶対に負けない。だから君は君の使命を果たすんだ。ふるさとボタニアのために。マイ、中行しろ。マイ、お前を呼んでるんじゃないんだ。意識の底に強烈に焼き付いてる名前、それを口にしてるだけなんだ。マイ、いくら言っても無駄だって。記憶も言葉も潰されてるんだぞ。よし、行くぞ、マイ。マイ、俺のビーコマンだ。 ブラックビートが。ブルービートはどこ行っちまったんだ。どうだレッドル。拓也は完全に戦意を喪失している。今ジャマールと戦えるのは俺とお前だけなんだ。もう一度探そうマイ。俺とお前が銃口できなくなった今、頼れるのはジャマールと戦えるのは一人しかいないだろう。なんという少年だ。レッドル、アタックフォーメーションだ。
Red Needle? Is that her name? I don't remember, but it's actually cool. They actually incorporate phrase for her. Like, she's not present. They actually made it so it's like phrases corresponding to her. That's actually pretty genius. I thought it was gonna be the same thing, like the CSM V buckle, where it was literally just with the writers they couldn't get back. For example, they just added their death sounds. What is this button? The BGM button? I'm pretty sure it's just the TV size version. No, this is the TV size version, so they do have both versions. Is that it? Wait, no way. Wait. There's gotta be other tracks. There can't be. That can't be it. Is there a QR code for this? Okay, yeah. Yeah, so these are all the phrases. Oh my gosh.
タクヤ、ジャマールが街で大暴れしておる。すぐに急行してくれ。
Jeez.
タクヤ何やってんだ。ジャマールが街で暴れてるぞ。すぐ来てくれ。
Oh my gosh, that scared me. So there's something when you hold down the button, I guess. But yeah, that's only the opening. That's interesting. Yeah, so when you leave it for 30 seconds, it will beep. Transmission, there's not really much. And then you get phrases from the commander when you press both buttons for each 3. So yeah, Blue Bee and Green Stag both have 23 phrases, and then Red Needle has 14. Oh, they designate them by shapes. That's cool. That's actually really creative. I assume so. Yeah. But okay, so yeah, there's definitely something about like holding the BGM button. But is that the cancellation sound? I guess. That's neat. So I guess that's essentially just setting it up to play when you transform. But nope, that's not it. What? Yeah, you have to press both. But how? How would you want me to do that? I'm pressing both, but you're not allowing me. It's interesting, this is the only place where the LEDs will actually light up because Wait, what? Wait, so... Are we...
ビートルーダー発進。急行。ビートマシンを呼んだ。ビートルーダー発進。ビートブレイザー。ビートマシンを呼んだ。ビートルーダービートブレイザー。始祖尾を使うんだ B ファイター。マニュアルはゴーグルに表示される。ビートマシンフラップフォーメーションマグネアタッチメントセットアップ。ビートラクター。自然破壊動植物の絶滅の危機。飢餓貧困犯罪戦争世紀末を迎え地球の病は極限に達している。ジャマールが現れた。B ファイター直ちに急行してくれ。
Oh, wait, I think I'm getting this now. I think you only need to hold it down once to switch modes, I guess? Because I think I'm actually understanding what this is. This is B-Machine mode. To which this is where you get phrases from the commander. Obviously, he's telling them to deploy the machine.
一人は全員のために。
Which
全員は
explains
一人のためにだ。
the BGM change, because this is the BGM, or this is the, you know, this is the song associated with the Beetle machines. So you don't need to constantly hold it.
よしそうだ。キックだキックだパンチだパンチだキックだパンチだ。わしよりモテるやつは許せんからな。
But when you switch it.
急行。
Okay, yeah, that's the mode changing sound. So I'm curious if actually I'm curious if nope, you gotta. Yeah.
ビートマシンを呼んだ。スタッカータンクスタッカーシザース。始祖尾を使うんだ B ファイター。マニュアルはゴーグルに表示される。スタックバスター。ビートマシンフラップフォーメーションドリルアタッチメントセットアップ。怪物や怪人にもかけがえのない命はあるから。見つけたんだレーダーが。行け B ファイター。メガヘラクレスの最初の起動にはパルセーバーを持つお前たち3人にしかできないんだ。パルセーバーが3本揃わなければメガビートフォーメーションは作動しない。ですが主に対抗でき。
Okay, so this is definitely making a lot more sense. Most likely this is all like commander phrases.
ビートマシンを呼んだ。始祖尾を使うんだ B ファイター。マニュアルはゴーグルに表示される。説明しよう。かつてわしが試作したプロトタイプアーマーはグルの手助けによってインセクトアーマーとして生まれ変わった。しかしわしは密かに研究を続けていたのだ。選ばれた戦士以外でも戦える。これがその最新の試作機向かいだ。軽昆虫パワーを持たない向かいだにそんなものが効くか。向かいだパンチ向かいだキック向かいだマグナム。見たか向かいだフェイント。
I can't believe the grandfather from the ninja was the commander for B Fighter.
アースアカデミアおよび重工基地の全エネルギーをビートマシンに集める。全回路接続開始。ビートマシンを呼んだ。
Oh, that didn't change. Alright. So let's try actual. Okay, first of all, we need to actually turn this, or actually, no, not turn it off, but just pull this
昆
out.
虫パワーが足らないぞ。
Put this in. Well, I mean, I don't think you need to hold that in, but I guess like we can do this. I guess we're supposed to press this? No. Oh. Okay, we changed modes, no wonder why. It doesn't do anything. It literally remembers what mode you had it in? Wow. Oops. Okay. Why is it in Beetle Machine? What the heck? Okay. Wait. What? So you didn't have to press both buttons? Why does it tell you to press both buttons if you can just press the BGM button to switch modes? Wait, what? I guess you get something Okay, I guess now we can properly transform. Let's do that again. Yeah, that definitely looks cool. Obviously, it's all the same with these guys. So we're probably just not going to sit through it entirely. Man, like, I kind of don't really like how much these get stuck. So yeah, that's basically it for this thing. And for what it does, it's simple in a way that's fine. Like, I'm not, like, this is, this is acceptable, definitely. Especially because, like, it's an older toy. It's an older series. So, like, you can kind of get away with just literally any, like, upgrading or, like, updating a toy from the 90s. Yeah, like, that's gonna just be like, yeah, no, duh. Or it's just like, honestly, it's just kind of like, yeah, anything's gonna work. And just, overall, this is like obviously a really cool thing to have. Obviously, you're a fan of Beetleborgs, and you can just be, obviously, you'd be like Beetle Bonder, Beetle Blast, and like obviously, like, you don't even need to do anything. You don't even need to put in the figure. All you have to do is just change the horn and be like Beetle Bonder, Beetle Blast, and it's just like simple like that. It's just, the fact it opens is just kind of like an additional feature essentially. But I don't know, it's really weird. Like, it's really weird they didn't even like have that feature in the show. I only watched up to episode 13 of Beetleborgs before I got taken off, obviously. But this is a really nice, like, technically memorial toy. Because it's technically under that specification. Because technically, obviously, before this, it was obviously just the space sheriffs that got stuff. So it's really cool that obviously a beloved Metal Hero series finally got something. Obviously, like I said, I would like the changer from Kabuto. Obviously, just because of the data cards and such. That one, they definitely have to stick with, like, what the toy did, because obviously, depending on the cards, it flipped out the designated horns. They can't do, like, what they did here. Obviously, with here, it works, just because, obviously, in the show, you never had to flip the horns and such, so it's fine. I'm interested how they're going to handle the device for Kabuto, but, yeah, the review for this will definitely be, something. And, like, I really like what they did with it. It's a really simple, like, memorial item. It's not to the scale of CSM. I'll say it's actually, like, somewhat cheaper than a memorial edition, but, like, well, I guess it's in the same specifications, but, like, no, yeah, I'll have to say it's the same specifications just because of the fact they still went with, like, the screwless factor and such, because obviously, again, well, I mean, with here, it works just because obviously they made it so all of these parts, it's still accessible. It's just that obviously all of that's covered up. Yeah, I'm gonna box it up just because I don't know what Zryken wants to do with it, but he's going to probably be confused as to why I just put it back in the box. But this stand was confusing me for a second, and like, this, like, the chrome button just really helps with the 90s aesthetic, and I really do like this black wash. I don't think it's black wash, but I really like the black paint that's under here. Again, my only issue is just this, the wings. I feel like they get stuck and such when you try to fold them in, but like other than that, I think the sounds are fine. obviously with this, like something in this caliber, I'm not going to complain too much about like, oh yeah, this doesn't have like 100 phrases. So I'm like, it at least has like a decent amount. They're at least not directly carried from the show, unlike that disaster. This disaster, but the good thing is that this thing will be really easy to do a video on. So yeah, that'll have to do with this opening. This is Power, and I'll leave people. Bye.